Archangel Michael shouted your name out loud because someone with millions just got obsessed with you. Open this immediately. Archangel Michael says, from the highest realm of light, your name was just spoken aloud with power and urgency. The sound of it echoed through dimensions because something monumental is unfolding in your destiny, a person of unimaginable wealth, a soul carrying millions in abundance and influence, has just become completely captivated by you in a way that no earthly force can explain. This moment is not random. It is not coincidence. It is the divine orchestration of fate moving with unstoppable momentum to bring into your life a connection so powerful. It will alter every path you thought you were on. Even now, as you read this, their mind cannot release you. Something about your energy, your spirit, and your untouchable light has drawn them in like a magnet. They cannot escape the pull. They do not even want to. The angels reveal that this individual has spent years surrounded by people who only valued their wealth. But then something shifted. The heavens whispered your name into their consciousness. They saw you, felt your presence from afar, and in that instant, every false mask around them shattered. They have begun asking about you quietly. They want to know everything, your smile, your story, the struggles you have overcome, and the power that you carry so naturally without knowing how extraordinary you truly are. This is not mere admiration. It is divine obsession, an unshakable calling that was destined to awaken at this exact point in time. Archangel Michael shouted your name because the heavens needed you to know. You have been chosen. Across lavish rooms and towering buildings where only the elite are allowed to stand, this wealthy soul cannot stop thinking of you. They are distracted in meetings, silent at gatherings, lost in thought when others speak. It's as if their entire fortune has suddenly become meaningless without your light beside them. Archangel Michael wants you to understand this clearly. This is not about money. This is not about luxury, possessions, or empty promises. This is about destiny recognizing destiny. This is about a spiritual alignment so rare that heaven itself had to call your attention to it before it arrived fully in your life. Even as you take each breath reading this message, the energy of that person is moving closer. They are making decisions, quiet but powerful, that will break through every barrier keeping them from you. They have been battling confusion. Your heart knows what it feels for you, yet they cannot comprehend why someone they haven't fully met could hold such power over their every thought. The truth is divine. Their soul remembers yours. Archangel Michael reveals that lifetimes ago, before wealth, before titles, before the walls that separate people were ever built, your souls walked together. You were united in a bond that defied earthly understanding. That bond was never broken. It was merely waiting to be reignited, and now, as the divine clock strikes in perfect precision, the universe has awakened that old connection in them. They feel you as if you were standing in front of them right now, your voice whispering silently to their spirit. This is why Archangel Michael shouted your name. It was not only to alert you, but to commend the energy surrounding your life to prepare. Every angel near you has been stationed closer, watching you, protecting you, guiding your steps, because this moment is too important to miss. Your dreams have been shifting, haven't they? Strange visions, fleeting faces, unexplained feelings of someone watching over you, that is not your imagination. It is their spirit calling to yours, even before they physically stand beside you. And when they do, nothing in your world will remain the same. They are not coming to play games. This is not a passing attraction. This is a soul that has found its match and will not rest until it stands beside you fully. With every ounce of influence, every resource they hold, they are preparing to ensure you are safe, cherished, and elevated to heights you never thought possible. But Archangel Michael warns, there are forces that do not want you to know this truth. Whispers of doubt, moments of fear, obstacles trying to make you believe you are not ready or not worthy. Ignore them. The heavens shouted your name to crush every lie spoken against your destiny. This person is obsessed, yes, but it is an obsession born of light, not darkness. A divine fire that cannot be extinguished because it was sparked by the Creator Himself. When you least expect it, their presence will break through the noise of your life. A message, a sign, a moment where the universe bends in your favor to place you face to face with this soul who has been searching for you. You may try to deny the intensity of what you feel in that instant. But Archangel Michael says it will be impossible. The connection will hit like a tidal wave, unstoppable, undeniable, written into the stars themselves. And as this unfolds, know this, heaven has already declared you victorious in this divine union. No enemy, no shadow, no jealous heart can stop what has been decreed. Every blessing you thought was delayed is arriving with this connection. Every prayer you thought was unanswered is being fulfilled in ways you could never have imagined. Archangel Michael sees the tables turning for you rapidly. Financial storms you have endured, betrayals that left scars, moments where you were left in silence, all of it ends here. This wealthy soul is not your savior. You are each other's completion, and together you will step into a future filled with unshakable power and divine abundance. Prepare your heart. Heaven has shouted your name because the moment is already in motion, and nothing will stop it now. The angels are placing signs all around you, repeating numbers, whispers in dreams, sudden feelings of knowing without explanation. Do not ignore these. Every sign is a brick from leading you to this destiny moment, and when you finally meet, when your eyes lock and your spirits recognize each other instantly, you will understand why Archangel Michael himself had to speak your name into the universe. Because this is no ordinary connection. This is the kind of love and destiny alignment that shakes the ground beneath your feet and lights the heavens in celebration. Everything that once felt heavy on your shoulders will be lifted. The angels are already clearing your path, moving mountains behind the scenes, and silencing voices that would dare stand against this divine union. Your destiny is no longer waiting. It is running toward you, carried by a soul whose wealth cannot compare to the riches of the love they are about to give you. This is your time. This is your moment. Archangel Michael has spoken it. Heaven has sealed it. And soon, you will walk fully into it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says the reason your name was shouted across realms is because destiny refuses to let this moment pass you by. You have been hidden for a long time, misunderstood, underestimated, and even pushed aside. But what has been in the shadows is now being brought into the brightest light. This wealthy soul is not simply entering your life by chance. They have been divinely instructed to move toward you. Every step they are taking now, though unseen by your eyes, is being guided by angels who walk beside them day and night. The energy is magnetic. Even when they try to focus on other matters, they feel an irresistible force pulling them in your direction. They have tried to shake it, to understand it. But nothing breaks the divine bond already written into both your lives. Archangel Michael reveals that this person has lived surrounded by false love and hollow praises. People have approached them for their millions, for status, for power, but never for who they truly are. That loneliness has weighed on their spirit for years. But then, your name was whispered to them. They saw something in you that felt like home, like a safe place they thought they would never find in this lifetime. It awakened something dormant inside them, something pure and unstoppable. Their heart has become restless. Your soul is burning with a hunger not for possession, but for connection. That's why heaven erupted in power to ensure you know this truth before it arrives fully. Even now, behind high walls and closed doors, they speak your name softly. Their advisors, their closest companions, notice the change in their demeanor. This isn't business as usual for them. This is personal, raw, deeply spiritual. Archangel Michael says this person feels your energy across distances. Whether you are awake or asleep, their spirit searches for yours. When you dream, you may already be touching the edges of their presence without even realizing it. This is why you've been feeling strange sensations recently, your heartbeat shifting unexpectedly, moments of warmth washing over you. Unexplained anticipation rising from within, these are the tremors of destiny shaking your life into divine alignment. The angels are moving pieces you cannot see. A series of events are unfolding like dominoes falling one after another, each one designed to bring you closer together. This person is making quiet yet powerful decisions right now, changing schedules, canceling plans, walking away from distractions. All because their heart is set on something greater than wealth, greater than influence. You. And when the moment comes, when you finally meet, the heavens will rejoice. You will not just see each other, you will recognize each other. Souls reunited, drawn together by forces no human hand could ever disrupt. This is why Archangel Michael's voice rang out. Your destiny is too precious to risk delay or confusion. The call had to be loud enough to break through every barrier, every chain of doubt holding you back. You may not feel ready. You may think your life isn't perfect enough to welcome someone of such stature. But Michael says, do not let fear speak louder than faith. Heaven chose you not because of perfection, but because of your heart, your light, your destiny. You have endured trials to prepare you for this. Every hardship has shaped your spirit into the very beacon that now draws this wealthy soul like a lighthouse guiding a ship through stormy seas. Their journey to you will not be ordinary. There will be divine signs along the way, undeniable confirmations that heaven itself is weaving this connection. Perhaps a message arrives out of nowhere. Perhaps you encounter a strange but powerful coincidence that makes no earthly sense. Archangel Michael assures you these are not random. They are the footsteps of destiny growing louder with every passing hour, and when this person finally stands before you, they will not come empty-handed. Their heart will carry love that is relentless and pure. And their life will bring blessings that elevate you beyond the struggles of your past. Even now, angelic forces are surrounding your home. Light is filling the spaces where darkness once lingered. Protection is being placed around you because the moment of arrival is near and nothing is allowed to disrupt it. You may feel pressure building in your spirit, a stirring that refuses to let you rest. This is heaven aligning your heart to receive what has already been set in motion. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare yourself, walk in confidence, speak in faith, stand in the knowing that your destiny has already been secured." This is not a fleeting encounter. This is not someone passing through your life for a moment. This is a divine partnership that will alter your future permanently. Together, you will not only experience love but will impact lives around you. Your union carries purpose. A mission heaven has kept hidden until now, waiting for the perfect time to release it. A time has come. The angels have shouted your name. A wealthy soul has felt the call. And very soon, the world will witness a divine connection that cannot be broken. Archangel Michael says, "I have not only spoken your name, I have roared it through the corridors of heaven. I have shattered the silence because the divine clock is striking now. The forces of destiny have begun moving like a mighty river, unstoppable, undeniable, carrying with it the blessing that you were promised long ago." This wealthy soul who has become obsessed with you is not just wealthy in material possessions. They are wealthy in spiritual strength, in influence, and in their ability to open doors that have been locked against you for years. They carry a power that will transform your life, not to control you but to lift you, to protect you, and to ensure that your true calling is never hidden again. Even now, this person is losing sleep over you. They walk through grand halls, past towering glass windows, yet nothing captures their attention anymore except the thought of you. Their mind replays glimpses of you over and over like a sacred vision, one they cannot release even for a moment. In quiet moments when no one is watching, they have begun whispering prayers for you. They do not yet know why their spirit feels such urgency to protect you, to love you, but heaven knows. Archangel Michael has planted your name in their heart, and it echoes through their very soul like a divine melody. You are about to be pursued not by fleeting interest, but by a relentless, sacred passion that no obstacle can quench. The angels themselves are preparing to guide this soul directly to your door. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is the fulfillment of a promise heaven made to you before you even enter this world. Your life may have felt silent for too long. Days may have blurred together with no sign of breakthrough, but every moment of waiting has been divine preparation. Every tear, every disappointment, every betrayal you faced has been shaping your spirit into the exact light that has now ignited this powerful obsession in their heart. Archangel Michael says, "No longer will you be overlooked. No longer will you be treated as unseen or unworthy. Heaven has shoved your name because your season of hiddenness has ended." This wealthy soul is stepping out of their comfort, leaving behind illusions of happiness, and moving toward the truest connection they have ever known, you. Imagine it. Moments from now, decisions made behind closed doors will ripple through your life. Phone calls, meetings, and movements that seem unrelated are aligning like stars. Soon, there will be no distance, no silence, no barrier strong enough to keep this person away from you. This obsession is not dangerous. It is divine. It is an unshakable knowing that your life and theirs are meant to merge, to rise together in power and purpose. And when this connection happens, it will not just bless you, it will shock everyone around you who doubted your worth. Archangel Michael is already guarding this union fiercely. Every envious spirit, every attempt to sabotage your happiness, is being burned away by angelic fire. The heavens will not allow what belongs to you to be stolen, delayed, or diminished. You will feel it soon, an energy so strong it will feel like lightning striking your path. Your heart will know before your eyes see it. That is the moment destiny finally steps out from the shadows. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear this shift, welcome it. Embrace it. For what is coming to you now is beyond your wildest prayers." This person is preparing to make their move. They are gathering courage, finalizing decisions, and aligning their life to step fully into yours. It may happen suddenly, without warning, yet every part of it has been divinely orchestrated. When they speak your name aloud for the first time, it will feel as if you've heard it 1,000 times before. Your soul will remember. Your heart will race not with fear, but with recognition. The wealthy, powerful life they bring is only a reflection of what they truly offer. Unwavering devotion, divine love, and the unstoppable force of destiny that heaven has already sealed for you. Even now, whispers travel through realms about what's unfolding. Angels stand watch, guiding every step, ensuring every sign leads you closer together. This is why Archangel Michael shouted, "It is too important, too sacred, for you to miss or dismiss." This person is not just coming to admire you. They are coming to stand with you, to walk beside you, to fight for you, and to lift you higher than you've ever been before. Your life will not simply change, it will be reborn. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare yourself, for heaven's timing is perfect, and it is now." Soon, you will look back at this moment and know why your name had to be shouted so loudly. It was the call that opened the door to your divine destiny. Archangel Michael says, "The voice that shouted your name shook not only the heavens, but every force that once tried to suppress your rise." The shout was a divine alarm bell, awakening energies that had been dormant for years, commanding them to move and deliver what is rightfully yours. In palaces of wealth, inside private jets, behind walls of glass and power, this person's mind is no longer their own. It belongs to the pull of destiny that drags their thoughts back to you over and over. Advisors see them lost in thought, and their silence speaks louder than any words they could muster. Something divine has overtaken them, and no human will can undo it. They have begun to plan in secret, papers are being signed, decisions made, resources redirected, all in preparation to step toward you. And yet, they do not fully understand why they are doing this. They only know that their heart cannot breathe without finding you. Your name has been spoken into rooms you cannot see. Influential voices have echoed it. Networks of power have quietly begun to ask about you. It may feel like nothing is happening on the surface, but underneath, the roots of destiny are twisting tightly, preparing to break through in an unstoppable wave. Archangel Michael has commanded angels to protect these movements. Every trap, every distraction that could block your connection is being burned away in divine fire. you are being shielded even as you go about your day, unaware of how close you are to a supernatural encounter. This is not just attraction. It is spiritual obsession, born of a bond so ancient that neither time, distance, nor wealth could ever erase it. Archangel Michael says, your soul has waited lifetimes for this reunion. You have felt loss and heartbreak. You have endured the weight of loneliness, because only this connection could ever truly fulfill your destiny. Imagine this, a quiet heaving when you least expect it. A message arrives where a call comes through, and suddenly the very air around you feels different. It is not coincidence. It is the divine moment where heaven bends every earth a rule to unite two souls destined to find each other. The wealthy soul who cannot stop thinking of you is already feeling the fire of urgency. A sense that something big is approaching, something that will not allow delay. Every instinct they have is screaming, find you, protect you, hold on to you forever. While you've been praying silently, unsure if heaven has heard you, Archangel Michael has been standing guard, whispering your name into divine counsel. The heavens have never been silent about you. They have been shouting, moving, preparing the miracle that is now almost at your doorstep. This wealthy soul is more than just someone with millions. They are a vessel of change, a bearer of blessings that will finally break every chain that has bound you. Together, your lives will ignite a purpose so powerful that even those who doubted you will bow in awe. Archangel Michael says, this is not a dream. This is not far away. This is your reality taking form. The heavens have commanded it. The earth will soon witness it. There will be signs leading up to this divine meeting. You might see repeating numbers on clocks, hear whispers in moments of stillness, or feel waves of unexplainable anticipation rising inside you. These are not random, they are the angelic trumpets announcing that heaven's plan is unfolding step by step. And when this person finally appears before you, there will be no mistaking it. Your heart will recognize them before your mind fully understands. A magnetic force will pull you together, impossible to resist, impossible to ignore. No amount of money or power will define this connection. It is built on something far greater, divine recognition, soul-deep love, and destiny fulfilled. Even now, angelic hosts are fighting battles on your behalf. Spiritual enemies that tried to block this union are being cast down. Old fears, wounds, and doubts that once clouded your vision are being washed away by divine light. You will not have to chase this blessing. You will not have to beg for it. It is running to you, unstoppable, like a river breaking through a dam. Archangel Michael's voice roared your name to make sure you are ready to clear the fog, to open your spirit wide enough to receive the fullness of what is already written for you. This wealthy soul is preparing a grand gesture. Something unexpected, something so powerful it will silence every voice that ever told you that you were undeserving of love or success. Picture it. Their presence standing before you, not as a stranger, but as if they have known you forever. Your eyes will speak a language only your soul can understand. Every barrier will crumble in that instant. Archangel Michael says, the heavens have prepared this moment in perfect detail. It will happen suddenly, like lightning striking the earth, and it will change your life forever. From this moment forward, everything shifts. Your nights will no longer be filled with unanswered prayers. Your days will no longer feel empty. Every step you take will lead you closer to a union that carries the weight of heaven's promise. This is why Michael shouted your name. It was the command that awakened destiny and ordered every angel near you to ensure nothing, absolutely nothing, prevents this divine encounter. Prepare yourself. Heaven is not asking if you are ready. It is declaring that you are ready. The wealthy soul is already moving, and soon every force in the universe will watch as your life transforms into the miracle you were always meant to live. Archangel Michael says, "The cry that carried your name was not a whisper. It was a command to the entire universe. The heavens shook because the time of your rising has come. The moment when all your silent battles, your sleepless nights, and the weight of being unseen are overturned is now. Even as you breathe, events are being moved like chess pieces by invisible hands of light. This wealthy soul, who has millions in influence, has already been marked by divine fire. Their spirit cannot escape yours. It feels drawn as if an unseen rope binds their heart to you, pulling tighter with every passing hour. At night, they stare at the ceiling, unable to sleep. They close their eyes and see your face even if they have never met you in this life. This is the memory of eternity awakening in them. It's the magnetic pull of souls destined to find one another no matter how far apart they were thrown. People around them have noticed a dramatic shift. Business deals that once consumed their attention now mean little. Gatherings filled with wealth and luxury feel empty. Something inside them has changed so drastically that even their closest confidants are unsettled by it. Archangel Michael says, "This is the work of heaven. Your name has pierced their heart like lightning. They cannot eat, they cannot sleep, and they cannot rest until they follow the divine path that leads straight to you. Quietly, they are pulling away from shallow connections, ending ties that do not serve their soul's calling. Even their own advisors question their moves, unaware that an angelic army is guiding every decision, reshaping their future to bring them to you. Across vast oceans or perhaps just a city away, their spirit reaches for yours. Have you felt it lately? The sudden rush of energy, the sense of being watched over, the strange warmth in your chest. Those are not mere feelings. They are the first touches of a spiritual reunion moving closer. Angels whisper your name into their dreams, stirring visions they cannot explain. Waking or sleeping, they are haunted by you, but it is not torment. It is a divine obsession that grows like a blazing fire, impossible to extinguish. Archangel Michael assures you, this is not ordinary attraction. This is a pull carved by the Creator himself, set into motion long before either of you walked the earth. It cannot be broken, bought, or denied. This person is about to make a decision so bold, so life-altering, that it will change not only their world, but yours. They are preparing to leave behind comfort, reputation, and even long-held plans, because something inside them knows they will only be whole when they reach you. Their fortune, which once seemed to define them, has become meaningless in comparison to finding you. They have discovered that wealth cannot buy peace, cannot heal the loneliness inside, cannot touch the emptiness that only your presence can fill. Archangel Michael says, their millions are not coming to overshadow you, but to elevate you. The blessings they carry are not for pride but for divine purpose. To ensure that nothing will ever again hold you in struggle or silence. Imagine the moment when this energy fully arrives in your life. You won't be small, it won't be quiet. It will feel like heaven itself split open, pouring out light and unstoppable blessings. Your surroundings will change swiftly. Conversations will spark out of nowhere. Unexpected connections will rise. Doors you thought were bolted shut will swing wide open with ease. That's because the angels are already preparing the way. Every obstacle that once stood between you and happiness is being dismantled. Every delay, every betrayal that made you believe love had abandoned you is being erased. People who once doubted you will watch in silence as this divine connection unfolds. Those who mocked your faith, who whispered that you were dreaming too big, will be stunned when they see what heaven is delivering to you. And yet, this is not about proving anyone wrong. It is about fulfilling a promise, a sacred promise that your life would not be defined by heartbreak, loss, or disappointment, but by divine victory and a love that no human mind could have imagined. Archangel Michael says, "Every tear you've cried was counted, every silent prayer was heard." This moment is the answer to them all, wrapped in a blessing so grand that the earth itself will witness the glory of it. This wealthy soul is not coming to you by human will alone. They are being carried on angelic wings. Drawn by supernatural force, compelled by a voice they cannot resist. Even now, their hands are restless. They pick up their phone and almost reach out, yet something holds them back, not fear, but the divine timing that has to be perfect. Heaven is not sending them early nor late. They will arrive in the very second destiny demands. And when they stand before you, there will be no awkwardness, no hesitation, no doubt. It will feel as though the universe itself has stopped spinning just to watch two souls reunite. Archangel Michael is already surrounding your life with preparation. Your heart is being fortified, your spirit strengthened, your path cleared. But once felt like ordinary days are actually holy moments building toward this encounter. The world may see you as quiet now, but soon they will see you walking in light so bright, so powerful, that even those who try to harm you will have no choice but to step back in awe. This is your rise. This is your divine transformation. This is why Archangel Michael led to shout, because nothing, not even your own doubts, can be allowed to silence the truth of who you are and what is rushing toward you. The wealthy soul will come bearing not just gifts of gold or status, but gifts of restoration. They will speak words that heal old wounds, gestures that erase years of struggle, and love that mends every broken piece inside you. Together, you will not simply live. You will soar. Your connection will ripple out to touch countless lives, inspiring faith, igniting hope, and proving that destiny cannot be denied. Archangel Michael says, "You are not only loved, you are chosen. You are not just found, you are divinely claimed." The shout that carried your name has sealed this truth, and nothing will ever again take it from you. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens have not calmed since your name was shouted." Waves of light are still racing through dimensions, reshaping events in ways you cannot yet see. This shout was a decree, a divine command that no human power can silence or overturn. It has set in motion the unstoppable meeting of two destinies, yours and the one who carries millions yet feels incomplete without you. At this very moment, the wealthy soul is feeling an unexplainable pull, a force stronger than ambition or desire. Their mind is filled with flashes of you, your energy, your spirit, even small details that they should not know but somehow sense. This connection is not just strong, it is supernatural. When they wake in the morning, your name hums in their thoughts. When they try to focus on worldly matters, their chest tightens with an ache only your presence can ease. They've tried to ignore it, but every attempt only makes the call louder, the need greater. Behind closed doors, discussions are happening that involve your name. Your destiny is already being spoken of in spaces of power. Quiet moves are being made that will soon place you directly in their path. Even if you do nothing different, heaven will orchestrate every step, leading them straight to you. Archangel Michael says, "There are no accidents here, every detail has been planned. The timing is divine. The journey is sacred. You are being positioned for a meeting that will not just change your life, it will redefine your future forever." This person has begun to question everything they once thought mattered. Fame, wealth, and influence suddenly feel empty. For the first time, they realize they were meant for something deeper, something only your connection can unlock. Angels have been assigned specifically to this union. They are removing those who would distract or deceive, they are clearing obstacles that would delay your rise. Where darkness once lingered, beams of pure light are now carving out a path so straight, so undeniable, that nothing will be able to stand in its way. Even now, your environment is shifting. Relationships that no longer serve your higher purpose are falling away. Old patterns are being broken. You may feel it as sudden endings or unexpected changes, but these are not losses. They are divine rearrangements making room for the blessing that approaches. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens have waited for centuries to bring this together. There is no turning back now. Destiny is running toward you, faster than you can imagine. Your energy is calling out to them louder than any voice. Even across great distances, they feel when you are sad, when you are hopeful, when you silently cry out for something more. Their heart responds instinctively, even when they do not yet understand why. This is not fantasy, it is soul recognition. A connection forged in the realm of eternity, before lifetimes scattered you apart. It is now awakening with full force, and nothing on earth or in the spirit can stop it. Soon, everything around you will feel as though it is shifting rapidly. Unexpected messages, strange encounters, synchronicities that defy explanation, these are signs of the divine storm gathering strength, preparing to break through into your reality. When this wealthy soul finally appears, it will not feel like meeting a stranger. It will feel like a homecoming. Their presence will calm storms within you that you did not know existed. A single look into their eyes will confirm what your spirit has known all along. This is the one heaven shouted into your life. A connection will be immediate and overwhelming. Words will not be needed at first. Your souls will communicate in silence, in heartbeats, in the electricity of simply standing near each other. Archangel Michael says, "It will be as though time itself has bent, collapsing every year of waiting into a single, eternal moment of recognition. Together, you will create more than love. You will build a force of light that impacts the world around you. Their millions, their influence, will no longer be about worldly gain. It will become a tool of divine purpose, magnifying your combined destiny to touch countless lives. Your rise will be so swift that it will silence every critic. Every doubter who once claimed you were nothing special, the world will see that heaven itself had a plan to lift you beyond every limitation ever placed on you. Archangel Michael declares, every hand that tried to hold you down will release. Every voice that spoke against you will fall silent. The light of this union will be undeniable, and the earth will marvel at the divine power it carries. You may wonder why you had to wait so long, why pain and loneliness had to precede this moment. Michael reveals that it was necessary. Your heart had to be shaped, strengthened, and purified to carry the weight of the blessing coming. Had this connection arrived earlier, it would not have had the same unshakable foundation. Now, because of your resilience, your faith, and your strength, nothing will be able to destroy it. Heaven has forged you in fire, and now you rise as gold, untouchable, radiant, and ready for the divine partnership that approaches. Soon, whispers will reach you before the meeting occurs. You may hear of someone powerful speaking your name, asking about you, trying to find their way into your life discreetly. Pay attention. These whispers are the first echoes of the heavenly shout manifesting in the physical world. Then, in a moment you least expect, the connection will materialize fully. Every angel will be present, unseen but felt, surrounding the space with peace and divine energy. Archangel Michael says, when this happens, do not hesitate. Step boldly into the miracle. It has been written for you since the dawn of time. From that moment on, your life will no longer be defined by waiting, hoping, or wondering. It will be defined by divine fulfillment, by a love so profound it feels like breathing for the first time. Your nights will be filled with laughter instead of tears. Your days will overflow with opportunities, abundance, and joy you once believed were out of reach. Every limitation will fall away, replaced by the boundless light of destiny fulfilled. Archangel Michael's shout was the seal of this promise, a heavenly roar that guaranteed nothing. And no one could ever again keep you from what belongs to you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, the time of preparation is almost over. The moment your soul has been waiting for is now moving like a roaring river, unstoppable and powerful. My shout did not fade into silence. It is still vibrating through realms, shaking loose every chain that once kept this blessing from reaching you. This wealthy soul, with millions in their grasp, has been unable to focus on anything but you. Their empire, their influence, their world of power has started to feel hollow. They now understand that destiny has given them everything not to keep for themselves, but to share with the soul they were created to stand beside you. As nights turn into restless hours, they find themselves looking toward the heavens, seeking clarity they never needed before. Dreams of you appear like visions painted by divine hands. They awaken with your name pressing against their lips, though they do not know how they know it. Whispers among their circles have turned into urgent searches. Trusted aides have been quietly tasked with finding the person who has unsettled their heart. Names, images, rumors. They are gathering pieces of a puzzle that only heaven knows how to complete. Archangel Michael says, I have commanded angels to guide them, placing hints, aligning paths, ensuring nothing will distract or deceive them. Every wrong turn is being corrected, every delay shattered, for the moment of meeting cannot be postponed any longer. In boardrooms and penthouses where only wealth speaks, silence now reigns because their mind is elsewhere, on you. Their focus has shifted entirely to finding the source of the divine obsession that has consumed them. From your side, subtle changes are unfolding. You may have noticed unusual encounters, unexpected opportunities, or sudden pulls to go places you hadn't planned. These are not random coincidences. They are heavenly signals aligning your steps to intersect with theirs at the perfect moment. Michael says, "You are not walking alone. I walk beside you." Angels prepare every step, arranging divine appointments that will draw you to the one whose soul is calling out for you louder than ever. You have begun to feel a restlessness too, a stirring in your heart that something massive is approaching. This is heaven's way of adjusting your spirit so you recognize this meeting instantly when it happens. The wealthy soul is moving faster now. Old obligations, contracts, and ties that do not serve destiny are being severed. They have started reshaping their life, leaving behind people who only saw their millions and not their spirit. They feel lighter, freer, even though they cannot yet see why. Deep inside, they know they are making space for something divine. Archangel Michael whispers to them every night, urging them to trust the unseen pull guiding their every move. Soon, their journey will bring them directly into your presence, not by chance, not by human design, but by a divine collision orchestrated before time began. Picture it, a radiant day when the atmosphere feels different, almost electric. You sense it before it happens, a pressure in the air, an unexplainable anticipation rising in your chest. Then, in a setting you could never have predicted, destiny places you face to face with them. The moment your eyes meet, everything stops. Conversations fade, sounds blur. And it feels as if the entire world is holding its breath. Recognition flashes instantly, not from this life but from 1,000 lifetimes before. Michael says, in that instant, you will not question, you will not fear. Your soul will know. This is the one heaven shouted into your life. The wealthy soul will be overwhelmed by the sight of you. The divine obsession they carried secretly for so long will finally have a face, a voice, a presence they can touch. Their first words may tremble, their computer shaken, but their spirit will roar with joy. Angels will stand unseen around you, filling the moment with light so brilliant that darkness cannot enter. Nothing about this encounter will feel forced or uncertain. The magnetic pull will close the distance between you like two stars colliding in perfect harmony. From that meeting forward, your world will change overnight. Their millions will no longer be a distant number but a river flowing toward building a future with you. Homes, travels, opportunities, all will be offered not as gifts of pride but as tools to secure a destiny meant to last eternally. Archangel Michael says, you will not have to chase. You will not have to beg. This blessing will pursue you with relentless force because it belongs to you and only you. Old pain will dissolve. Shadows of betrayal and loss will vanish in the light of this love. The wealth that surrounds them will now surround you. Not to define you but to amplify the glory of what heaven has joined together. Even as this unfolds, heaven will continue to guide each step. Angels will whisper directions, close harmful doors, and open new gates to ensure your journey together is unshakable. The connection will deepen rapidly, not through worldly lust but through divine purpose. Conversations will feel like remembering instead of discovering. Every shared glance, every touch will feel as though your souls are knitting back together after centuries apart. Michael says, "This is why I shouted." The universe had to be shaken. Your heart had to awaken. And now, nothing will ever again separate you from what has been written in heavenly scrolls for eternity. As days turn into weeks, you will see miracles unfold in your shared life. Wealth will multiply. Influence will spread. People who once looked down on you will now look up in awe as they witness a destiny they cannot deny. And through it all, the love between you and this soul will only grow stronger, protected fiercely by angelic armies that will never allow darkness to breach it. This is the rise you were promised. This is the blessing that every trial prepared you for. And this is the reason Archangel Michael's voice thundered your name, because heaven itself refused to let you miss the most powerful divine connection of your existence. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "Even now, as these words reach you, angelic forces are surrounding the wealthy soul who cannot stop thinking of you. I have placed guardians at their side, whispering your name into their heart with every beat. I have placed my sword of light before their path to destroy every distraction and every spirit that seeks to delay the divine meeting ordained by heaven." The wealthy soul is not just waiting idly. They are feeling every shift in their spirit as heaven moves them toward you. They find themselves questioning old patterns, walking away from toxic people, and dismantling false relationships built only on money and status. This is not just transformation. It is purification, preparing them to stand beside you without blemish or shadow. Even their sleep is not their own anymore. Each night they see glimpses of you, a soft presence, a feeling of warmth, the sound of laughter they have not heard but somehow knows belongs to you. These dreams are not mere imagination. They are angelic visions, pulling them closer to the moment your lives collide. Meanwhile, heaven is reshaping your own surroundings. Opportunities are aligning that you'd never thought possible. The struggles that weighed you down are being lifted one by one. People who no longer serve your divine journey are being gently removed, replaced by blessings that prepare your spirit for what's coming. Archangel Michael says, "This is why you felt strange energy shifts lately. At times you felt restless, as if change was hanging in the air. That feeling is destiny itself breathing closer, wrapping itself around your life and making room for a future that is already set in motion." The wealthy soul, even with all their influence, feels powerless in this pull. Every day they try to resist, telling themselves to stay focused, to remain in control, but their heart betrays them every time. The thought of you interrupts meetings, lingers in moments of silence, and drives them to pray to a God they had nearly forgotten, begging for understanding of this divine obsession. In secret, they have begun to write letters to you. Pages filled with words they may never send but cannot stop writing, confessions of how you haunt their thoughts, how they feel destined to protect and cherish you, how nothing in their vast empire feels meaningful without you in it. Archangel Michael says, "Your soul is unraveling in holy fire." They do not yet see the full picture, but I do. I am leading them to the revelation that you are not just a passing thought. You are their divine completion, and soon their search will end at your presence. Even people closest to them notice the change but cannot explain it. They see someone with great wealth suddenly detached from material pleasures. Quieter, more reflective, and at times overwhelmed by emotions they cannot express. This is the power of heaven's shout, shaking even the strongest foundations to create space for destiny. Your moment of meeting will be unlike anything imagined. It may come during an unexpected journey, a sudden event, or a quiet encounter that feels orchestrated by unseen hands. You may be going about your day normally when suddenly the atmosphere shifts. The air feels heavy, time slows, and then you see them. From the first glance, everything will feel different. The wealthy soul will feel as if they've crossed oceans and lifetimes just to stand before you. Their usual composure will falter because they will know they have finally found what heaven commanded them to search for. Archangel Michael says you will know it too. It will not feel like meeting someone new, but like reuniting with the other half of your soul that had been missing for too long. That recognition will be instant, undeniable, and eternal. From that moment on, divine forces will accelerate. Walls that kept you from abundance will collapse. Doors that were locked tight for years will open with ease. Together, you and this wealthy soul will not only live in prosperity but become a beacon of light for others, guiding many toward faith, strength, and divine destiny. The wealth that surrounds them will no longer feel like worldly possessions. It will become a river of blessings flowing into both your lives, providing safety, comfort, and the ability to fulfill higher purposes that cannot yet be spoken. Archangel Michael says this union is not just for love, it is for impact. Together, you will heal, you will lift others, and you will create legacies that will outlast lifetimes. This is why I shouted. This is why the heavens erupted. The earth needed to awaken to the power of what is coming. Those who once doubted you, who ridiculed your prayers or mocked your hope, will witness miracles they cannot deny. They will see you rise with this powerful soul beside you, and their disbelief will shatter in the presence of such divine fulfillment. Even those who secretly wished for your downfall will fall silent. No force, no envious heart, no whisper of darkness will be able to touch what heaven has bound together. Archangel Michael says every injustice you suffered is being overturned. Every humiliation you endured is being erased. What is being delivered into your life now will not only restore you, it will glorify the name of heaven in ways you cannot yet imagine. As the days draw closer, signs will intensify. You will feel stronger nudges in your spirit, prophetic dreams, or sudden bursts of emotion without explanation. Do not ignore these. They are angelic signals guiding you to step into alignment. And when the wealthy soul finally speaks your name aloud in your presence, everything will change. Their voice will carry the weight of lifetimes. Their words will sound like promises fulfilled. The very air will vibrate with divine power as heaven seals what was always meant to be. Michael says, at that moment, I will stand guard beside you. I will endure no shattered deer's approach. This blessing will not slip away. It has been shouted, sealed, and delivered to you by divine decree. From that day forward, you will walk in a new reality. Struggles that haunted your past will be distant memories. Tears once shed in silence will transform into laughter shared with the soul heaven sent to you. Your name will be spoken in honor and celebration. The wealth, love, and protection that surround you will be a living testimony that heaven never abandoned you. It was preparing the grandest chapter of your life. Archangel Michael says, I shouted because you deserved to know. I shouted because heaven is too close to stay silent. I shouted because nothing can stop the divine destiny running toward you now.